The fate of our whole world depends upon people who dare to be themselves. Socrates gained a magnificent reputation for nonconformity. He paid for it with his life, but he lived. He was a person. He did his own thinking. He dared to be himself. We would never have had a Socrates, a Plato, a Buddha, Confucius, or Jesus if we had not had within ourselves the power to live above the common level of error. We would never have had progress if certain individuals had not dared to be themselves and to pay for individuality, if necessary, with every bit of strength and life that they possessed. Behind and beneath man's mental education and miseducation, there is a primitive, natural, instinctive recognition of value. Primitive man is almost disgustingly honest. He is so honest that we are afraid of him. Primitive man is difficult to deceive. Before you can deceive him, you must civilize him, and after you civilize him, he'll believe anything. The individual, who can actually and fairly and honestly affirm that he has lived like the hero or heroine of the fairy story, been good to those that despitefully used him, forgiven his enemies, been patient under adversity, and most of all remained indomitable in hope, certain in faith and persistent in charity. To that individual, some good ending must come. By changing ourselves, we become an inspiration to others, whereas by trying to change others, we only become a nuisance. And we set the best lesson and we teach the most when we prove that we can rise above our own limitations and thus indicate that others can do the same.